have not cleaned the chain in a little bit. It has been some time. And so I got the chain lube. I have a little bit left of chain cleaner from last time I bought a new one. Now somebody did tell me that you're not supposed to use too much of the chain lube. Chain cleaner, you can be a little bit more aggressive to it, right? But you can obviously see, kind of gone through a little bit, it's a little rusted. So we will, I'm gonna probably come up here and clean it, or at least spray it, right, from up here, down here, and finish off the rest of the drags again. Okay, so it's been a minute. I haven't really done too much, but you can kind of see, I don't know if it's in focus or not, I'm pretty sure everything's in focus, but the chain has been, it's seen better days. Right. Now there's supposed to be a certain chain link in here. Thought it was a different color. But you can see the rust on here. Now, it's only been 600 miles since the last chain cleaning, so it must not have done a good job on the last one. But we'll do what we can. Now the only reason I'm kind of keeping up with the bike is because I'm thinking about selling it, because I've had just lost my job. I got a really good job recently and just lost it because I wasn't the fuck do they call it? I wasn't chain cleaner. Yep. That chain went by pretty quick. Okay. So, whew, that stinks. So I wasn't very, what is it called? I don't remember the word that they used. Urgency. I didn't show urgency in my job. And I'm very much like, okay, I didn't show urgency in the job. Fair enough. Okay, yeah. But I'm slow. My left arm is still messed up from the accident. Did I tell them this? No, because I don't think it's really their right to know, but obviously I should have, because they let me go because of I wasn't showing any urgency. And I really liked the job. It was pretty good, but anywhere I go, it's just, I'm not gonna be able to show any really major urgency because of my arm and medical. And then somebody said, well, why don't you just get a doctor's note and show them? Well, I need insurance. This fucking stupid ass country. You need insurance to go to the doctor because it costs like fucking $300, $400 to go. It costs like $300, $400 to go to the doctor. And then I gotta go to a specialist. It's another $500, $600. And as it is, I'm barely making anything because I got my kid and I wanna make sure that, you know, I'm taking care of him and doing right by him. And I don't know. You know, I'm spraying the front of this. I never really think about the back of the chain to spray it, but whatever. Like, this thing will get there, right? Anyway, like I was saying, we lost the job, so I didn't show urgency. My ex was like, well, maybe you're too comfortable and you should be like on survival mode or something. I don't remember. Is she there? So I was like, I guess I need to be on survival mode to make it, but I just... Really, Bird? Dang, man, that was a loud effort. I just don't... Okay, so I did that. What are we gonna do with the cloth? Excuse me. I don't remember why I have the cloth. Why did I have the cloth? Have I done this before with the cloth? Well, somebody said to check the chain if it's too loose. Where the freaking end of this thing is. I really do wish there was a link on here that would be like, hey, you're gone over me like 3 or 4 times, but whatever. Maybe you see it, I don't see it. But anyway, like I was saying, so they said I didn't show urgency, and once they've decided that they're gonna fire you and let you go, they don't care what story you have or what excuse or whatever the issue is. They don't want to listen to it. They don't care. They just want you out. Now, I do gotta say, I think they were looking for low-hanging fruit, and I was definitely the lowest hanging fruit there. And I say that because they were complaining about they're complaining about the amount of actual people that were coming into the store and how many people were spending money, and they said that I had a bad attitude towards it. And I just, not that I'm against corporate, I just don't like the stupid things that they do. They put up some sign. I didn't say anything to anybody about this, but they put up some sign about like, hey, we're gonna compete now, everybody needs to be on the board. And they're like, well, why am I competing? Like, like I said, I didn't say it out loud to anybody. I was just like, I know the corporate jargon. I've been in a place that owned a business that was like, hey, to motivate your employees, sometimes you need to show a list so they're right. And there's people that don't get motivated that way, and it's hard to work with those people, and I get it. It's change of culture, and they're difficult to work with, but you work with them. You do what you can, and I just... And it's so hard. Somebody was like, it's so hard to fire like the bad workers that have been there for a while because you gotta do documentation, and nobody has time for documentation. And so they let me go before my 90 days. Like I said, it's just low-hanging fruit, right? Like, it was easy to let me go. And I think I've gone over this a couple times already. And so they did. And I was really sad about it. I mean, I was super depressed the day that it happened. And I was like, well, this kind of sucks. And I didn't really want to quit or leave or, you know, get released or whatever the word is. And I was really upset about it really the day. And I really thought about, I mean, right, the bad thoughts go, right? Like, there's this guy named Jack. I was watching his video. And obviously the algorithm knows when you're down and out, and it starts showing you shit. You know, one, to try to keep you back in the system so they can still sell you bullshit online. You keep on watching. But there's a guy named Jack on there, and he says that he's starting to have bad thoughts. And totally understood Jack, man. I was definitely having some bad thoughts there. I was gonna go to the jobs parking lot and just end it there in the parking lot. And then, you know, show them what happens when you... But the corporation wouldn't have cared. I'd have been forgotten in couple of weeks, maybe a month. If I'm lucky, really truthfully, probably, you know, 2 or 3 days, right? Because they have to do business and they don't give a shit about somebody offing themselves in their fucking parking lot. Oh shit, is this chain lube? That's chain cleaner. Okay. Alright, so going to the chain lube. The guy was telling me you just gotta do a little bit in here. Just a little coating, not a lot. Oh, this smells worse than the freaking chain cleaner. Just a little bit. Just to get the chain all nice and lubed. I think I've gone over it once. Okay. And then he said kind of spray, but like I said again, there's a second side to this. Nobody ever talks about the second side of like trying to clean it. So I don't know. I wish I knew where that damn sprocket was, where I could just see it, right? But just gonna spray this on. Okay, I think the chain lube's pretty good. And so, oh, my poor neighbor, man, he lost his wife, I think a few months ago, and he is, poor neighbor, he lost his wife a few months ago, and he's been dealing with that. I mean, like I said, my life could be a lot worse, but I just, oh man, I couldn't. I liked that job, and it really saddened me that they let me go. Now, something else that I do every time now is just check my tires. So I have this little portable, I got it from Costco, and it's nice. The battery lasts a long time. All right, I think it says on here 36 psi, so I leave it at 35 just to have it. And this thing rolls right up in here, and then screws on here. Oh, I think this one's not broken. Is this one broken? We're gonna turn it on. Broken. Oh no, it's just unscrewed. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I didn't pay attention, but this thing is unscrewed up here at the top. So we'll plug this back in. I thought this thing broke. I was like, oh shit, that sucks. Okay, it is 32 pounds. There it is, 35. Where's the cap? There's the cap. Yeah, crawling, I think. Shit, it's because I'm standing in freaking ants. Anyway, so that is what I usually do for the tires. I'll clean the chain. I'm pretty sure I didn't clean it well enough. It's still got a little bit of rust, it looks like, on there. I'll lube it. I did check. It's a little loose, but it's not coming off the sprocket yet, so it's still a little tight. That's always nice. But like I said, I was just down, man. Like I couldn't. And then I was talking to some woman, and she's like, take care of me, baby, I'll take care of you, type of bullshit. And she just wanted money. And when I told her that I lost my job, she's like, oh, fuck you, delete all my pictures of everything I sent you. You know, she sent me like cute little things and little sexy things. And she's like, she got all like butt hurt and shit. She's like, delete them. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to see you. You're a loser. You're all this shit. And it's just, you know, it hurts because women hate men, right? They call us dogs and stupid and assholes and all that kind of shit. And we guys call women beautiful and gorgeous and everything. And it's just shit out there. And then I have my ex-wife and my kid, and they're pretty chill with me, but still I'm lonely, you know. It just kind of sucks. And losing the job, it really blows. And like I said, I like that job. I really did. I very much enjoyed it. And I don't know what to do. It's so hard to get a job nowadays, especially like just something that's not like super fast, intense pace. Like I can handle, you know, a couple things at one time or try to get something done while something else is going on, but I'm just not management material, or because I care too much about the employee, and that's something that doesn't matter. Like I was sick for like 2 weeks of the job. Nobody's like, hey, how you feeling? I go, oh, I'm sick. Oh, okay, well, too bad, you know, get to work, right? Like it wasn't like, oh, you probably should go home, or hey, how about you take it light today? None of that stuff. And I think that's what kind of led to my downfall too at the job, was because I was so slow and I was sick all the time, that they were like, well, he's not really showing initiative or urgency in the job, so we should let him go. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, that kind of sucks. I gotta let this dry for, I think, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something, so I'll probably go down to Starbucks here in a little bit. But I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't move fast. I felt like shit. My left arm, I don't know if you can see it, still has a scar. Like I haven't been able to do any kind of rehab because I don't have any insurance. And going to rehab is $250, $300 every single time. And I got to go 3 or 4 times a week. And my shoulder's still messed up from the accident. My left foot's messed up. And I just can't do it. I can't. And I was getting ahead. I was like, oh, I'm going to get ahead. I'm going to get insurance here. I can start fixing myself up. You know, on my days off, I can go do these things, and just they let me go, and it just felt so hopeless, and just I was useless, and I couldn't stand it. I don't know. All right, well that's it for this video. You have a good one, guys. So I hope you stick it out.